Rich, just give us your general overview first of all.
I thought we rolled them down the field really well, James. For most of the game. I just thought, if I could sum it up quickly, I thought first half we were probably guilty on a couple of points of as execution. We missed the beat on a couple of execution plays. We probably chased a couple of points at times when they weren't really there. But actually, I thought we showed a lot of intent in that first half. I thought we fell in a bit of an energy hole after about 30 minutes. And I was so disappointed with it. I thought we had a chance to close the try down. But I actually thought with the ball, apart from the sort of final little bits on it, we were doing a really good job on them. And the message at halftime was keep doing that, be a bit more patient, and enough opportunities will present themselves to them, which, thankfully in the second half we did take our opportunities and come up with some really good tries.
Can now. Have you got an early prognosis on Luke Gale at all?
We'd be guessing at a medial injury. I thought it were a high tackle for starters. I thought it was just a dead set high tackle. Not that that didn't cause his medial injury. But yeah, he's got a brace on. Konrad's got a boot on with his foot. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what else this season can throw at us. So fingers crossed. We're hoping with Luke that if it is immediately, it's low grade. But until we get the full picture, it's hard to say, James.
How tough did that make that in terms of you having to manage the interchanges tonight?
It puts a lot of pressure on Brad Dwyer really to play the big minutes. Obviously, we felt losing Luke, we did lose a bit of that execution and a little bit of game planning stuff in that first half. We thought I thought Cruz had a really good game again, having to shift into the halves. But I do think the direction and your implementation of your game plan, really, losing your scrum half and your main kicker is going to take a little bit out of you, which it did. But we managed to overcome that certainly in second half as Leigh was tiring.
And given the fact that he came on earlier than expected, how would you quantify Brad Dwyer's contribution tonight?
Good. I mean, his try were a cracker, wasn't it? I thought all his bench did well. I look at Tommy Allroyd's contribution. Cameron Smith had a good contribution, and Luke Briscoe, while it wasn't as long, certainly had a good impact on the game. And I point to our young kids too. I thought Jared O'Connor, I think he did 50 minutes straight off the bat, played with tons and tons of energy, carried the ball really well. I thought Morgan Gannon, which is his first 80 minutes in Super League, were really, really comfortable on that left edge. So I did think we had some good individual performances in there, James. I thought us back five carried the ball great for us too, right through the field, right from this try line. When we needed to get a sets going, they gave us a lot of momentum tonight.
Etavano's hit on Gerrard was a doozy, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's got that in him, mate. Yeah, he timed that one really, really well. You could hear it right throughout the stadium. Yeah, he could.
And just lastly for me, do you feel like the playoff charge is back on track now?
Look, it's a really difficult one when you start looking at where the comp is at the moment, because there's rearranged fixtures to get in. We've had a couple of periods of really tough schedules, James, and if teams have to encounter the schedules that we have had to at times, we know what stress that puts on your team. COVID may well have its say. I think our biggest concern at the moment, mate, is if we lose Luke and we lose Connie, we're really down on numbers. Boys are fighting hard, as you've seen tonight, but that could present our biggest challenge, as it has done all season, really. But it won't be through lack of effort or desire, mate. I can assure you that, and there's a long way to go and a lot to play for.
Cheers, Rich.
Thanks, mate.